with the influx of African American, Hispanic, and women into the trucking industry. The trucking industry has taken on a whole new look. We're here on the Urban Trucker Podcast to capture each and every story inside of each and every truck. We're seeing people from our very own community, single moms and the like, become very successful in the trucking business. That story of redemption, that story of overcoming the odds, that road to success that each and every individual took to be successful in the trucking business.
If you put the same amount of effort and hustle into everything else you do into the trucking industry, you're gonna make it.
Everybody want to be the boss, but they don't know the boss eat last.
I believe that everybody can make it in trucking, but it's the way you go.
I let my business take me where I want to go.
The trucking game has taken on a whole new look.
Really, it's a whole bunch of stuff I can name, but one of the main things is finding dedicated routes, man, are like dealing with good brokers, because that's one of the main things that'll take you out. If you don't got a good dedicated lane or a good lane, it ain't even got to be dedicated, but if you ain't got a good relationship with brokers or something like that to where they not juicing you, because a lot of them are good, but you got some out there that'll juice you and just take more than what they supposed to be taking. And there's really no regulations on it, so it's nothing we can do about it.
Right.
But that's one of the main things that really like kept me going, that will take you under. But once I understood it and I built a relationship with certain brokers and certain people, I know, okay, I can make it this way, no matter how bad the market is.
You know what? We just had that conversation about the people in the suits and ties. I've learned is just, if not more ruthless than the people in the streets.
They are, they are.
You know, some of these companies, some of these people, it can get really cutthroat.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's just something that as well that you've been able to point out.
Yeah, because you wouldn't think
in that journey, right? You think
everybody, you think it would be cut, but it's cutthroat in this industry, man.
It is.
I tell guys all the time, man. I'm like, if you put the same amount of effort and hustle into everything else you do into the trucking industry, you're gonna make it. Because you're dealing with the same aspect of people. It's just a different. It's just a different thing that you're selling or what you're doing. But you're dealing with the same aspect of people. The first authority. Me and my partner, we laugh about this all the time. I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but we ran our business like a nigga. I mean, not like a nigga, like a derogatory term.
Right.
I'm just talking about ignorant. We ran it ignorant because we didn't do our research. Right. We didn't even go look for mentorship. And a lot of guys should be looking for mentorship, especially if you get into this game, because it's real. It's different parts about this game that we don't know nothing about that will take us under.
That's right.
But the main thing is, I was just running it ignorant, man. I was just running over my time, because you know we got certain times that we can run. Running over my time, not taking insurance seriously, because insurance will take a lot of us out the game. Booking, not knowing how to book loads, and of course spending the money. You can't live off trucking by itself, not unless you got a fleet of 10 or so.
Right.
But you can't just live off trucking by itself.
No doubt.
So that was like some of the main things that made me start another one.